And this morning, right when the show started, about 30 minutes in, I ran around the office waving my arms, and I said, it's Nevada, it's Harry Reid. I noticed Democrats locally are saying, we're going to come after you, get body bags. How dare people come here, better not come here. I said, I bet this is a land grab. And I said, Harry Reid is a gangster that basically runs Nevada. I bet Harry Reid's involved. And it was just a hunch. And Watson got busy and didn't do it. We have the top link Drudge article at drudgereport.com. And I said, I want that updated. I bet money Harry Reid's involved in the land. Now, for whatever reason, Watson didn't update it. County commissioner says Bundy Ranch supporters better have funeral plans. Okay? Now, we found this in New American and Breitbart from years ago. So just my hunch was instantly confirmed. Kit found documents on government sites. Kit's got a big article coming out that we need to update into Watson's article that's on Drudge. I don't know what you say. Harry Reid behind Nevada land grab. Oh, my God, you found it. And you just ran in here going, no, we just spent the last 2 hours looking into what you said. It's all publicly in view. So let's explain something. It's already in the news that Harry Reid was doing the solar panel farm, and it looks like a wind farm on this very 600,000 acres. Now, but this was 2 years ago, New American, which are very credible. They're neurotic about sourcing everything. We have their editor on, William F. Jasper. Of course, they live out there as well. So the point is that tell us what you discovered and what's about to break in the next 20 minutes at Infowars.com. That is extremely newsworthy. Look, there it is. U.S. Senator Reid's son combined for China firm's desert plant, and it turns out it's there. Holy Toledo. How many years ago was that in Reuters? 2012. Devastating. So maybe it wasn't a hunch. Maybe subconsciously, I remember the name of that county, that ranch, and why they ran the 50-something people out. I mean, oh my gosh, see, whoa, it's unbelievable. Whoa, I mean, did I not run around the office saying Harry Reid, Harry Reid?
Oh, absolutely.
I sense Harry Reid. Literally, go ahead.
Yeah, and the BLM has actually attempted the cover-up. I found documents that they deleted off their site, but I was able to find them off of Free Republic.
Another devastating victory?
Yes, absolutely. And these documents stated that they actually directly mentioned Cliven Bundy.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, these criminals. No wonder they're ready to kill people over this. The local mob boss owns it now. Yeah.
And they're saying that they want his cattle off the land.
It's the Chi-Coms with that traitor Reid. Communist forces, literally. I bet a top Chinese general's over it because they own everything, every deal anyways. Yeah. So communist generals in China who have mass murder factories, basically, and suicide nets, and Harry Reid, that degenerate pile of crap.
Yeah. And one thing to mention is Harry Reid's former senior advisor is one of the heads of BLM. And the document I discovered said that...
So BLM is literally a rogue criminal group for the Chinese government. Yeah. Unbelievable. Well, that's it. Chinese government, Harry Reid behind Bundy land grab. Secret documents reveal. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jerome Corsi. Jerome Corsi back in... Oh, my gosh. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So the document mentions that
Jerome Corsi reported a year ago the Chi-Coms take it over this year. They've got a deadline to get him off. It's been handed over to the Chinese government. Meanwhile, Bundy doesn't even know about it. Yeah. He's getting hit by Chi-Com takeover and doesn't even know. I mean, this job is the Twilight Zone, man.
It's so out in the open. It's ridiculous.
And I guarantee you, those BLM would probably shoot 55 million kids if they were ordered to by Harry Reid. I mean, that's why they hate those ranchers. They are an absolute army of criminal filth and trash. We'll be back with Overdrive, Infowars.com/show. If your station doesn't carry it. Chi-Com invasion! Chi-Com invasion! Chi-Com invasion! We're going to blow it wide open.
Live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Folks, this happens all the time now. I will literally just wake up at 3 a.m., write down notes, wake up in the morning, type it into a search engine, and there is a huge story that no one knew about. And I literally, you guys all saw it in the break. I ran around saying, Harry Reid, he's behind it. I called Watson. I said, Harry Reid's behind it. He's like, well, what do you mean? I go, look it up. I just know he is. And then it's Bundy and the Chi-Coms and that land, and they list Bundy. And Kit Daniels is going to get the article up in the next 15 minutes. It'll be on Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.com. If you go to DrudgeReport.com, they've got Heavily armed feds surround Nevada ranch. County commissioner says, they better get body bags for the supporters. We'll update that article, too, so that either way it gets out to folks. We appreciate Drudge linking to us so much. But, oh, my gosh, let's go to David Knight out at the Bundy Ranch to get any new developments. I don't know if you've been hearing while you've been on Skype while I've been ranting the last 15 minutes, but do you understand it was hiding in plain view in AP, Reuters, everywhere? But we have the documents that BLM removed off their site. It's all confirmed. The Chinese government and Harry Reid together in business. Talk about how infiltrated we are to take the land. It's all confirmed. Wait till it comes out that Harry Reid with the Chinese government, he's already in bribery scandals and everything else. I mean, this guy is such a mole enemy. I mean, my God. This country is in so much trouble. David Knight, have you heard the devastating news?
Yes, I did, Alex. And actually, Neil Corns is not just an official at the BLM. He is the head of the BLM. He's the guy who formerly worked for Harry Reid. Now, we've got a lot of media here. Look at this. We've got now CNN is right underneath the big poles that they erected a couple of days. The helicopter that you hear in the background, that's Fox News. I think it's Sean Hannity's crew or something. So now the mainstream media is here. We've kind of got, I guess, the media empire is striking back. And so the question is, how are they going to spend this issue here? And there's a lot of
There's no way. The communist Chinese government and Harry Reid listing Bundy and how he's got to be off the land by 2014. All of this for 2 years in dozens of publications. But now it's blown up. They covered it up. It's sensational. Notice, of course, obviously Fox and all them know this.
That's correct.
And we're all hoping, CNN, that we didn't pick up on it. But just like we forced everyone to cover this with Drudge, now we're going to force this again. That's our key role. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. That's what's behind it. That's what's underlying it. It's this corporate fascism. But how does this look on the ground? Look at these pictures that I've got.
Alex Jones.
My crew is literally just saying, this is too sensational. This is unbelievable. Let me quantify this for you. For 2+ hours, Kit Daniels has been doing research on this. When I said I smell Harry Reid involved in this, and compiling AP, Reuters, Breitbart, CNN, New American Magazine, WorldNet Daily, all about how a weird deal with the Chinese government and Harry Reid and his son, Harry Reid making money off of it. We're going to show you a mainstream news article that shows where the wind farm and solar farm begins is on their ranch, the 600,000 acres. That's the county. That's it right there bordering Arizona. And then we discovered by doing searches, BLM documents that are on Google's Wayback Machine, but removed from BLM, but confirmed by Google to be where they said Bundy's the last one. He's got to be removed. Nothing to do with the tortoise, none of it. In fact, the BLM's going around killing all the tortoises. That came out a year ago. So let's go back to the map. We'll blow that up. Now you're saying, okay, well, this is in the news 2 years ago. What's the big deal? Because Fox News, CNN, that are all there, right on time the militia shows up, as the media shows up, so they can all make it about that. Again, I'm not demonizing the militia. I'm just saying a lot of militias are really federal front groups, and that's come out before. And I'm sure these are good militias. We'll see if they provocateur or how the story changes. Because the media all just arrived. CNN, Fox, MSNBC, antenna trucks, helicopters, it's all arriving. And believe me, they're not going to want it to come out that Harry Reid and the Communist Chinese are involved, because Republicans have been bought up by the Chinese government as well. They dictate what Hollywood movies can have now. And so now the media shows up, right as entering the stage. The whole world's a stage. Each of us players upon it. William Shakespeare enters all the militia groups. And some of them I'm sure are good. Some of them, we've done a little research, and, well, it'll all come out. The point is they want to make it all about a standoff and a war. Instead, the issue is, I said, I bet Harry Reid's involved. It's just he runs everything in Nevada, and he's super corrupt, and he's always involved in scams, and he's involved in all these bribery scams and payoff scams right now, and Attorney General's protecting him. I want to search Harry Reid, because Democrats are making threatening comments in the area, and they all look really angry. And I've only seen threatening comments before when there's a land scam, and they usually cut locals in on it. And I said, Harry Reid, nothing happens in Nevada lest Harry Reid gets a slice of it. Well, We literally found hundreds of articles if you type in Harry Reid, solar farm, Chinese, mainstream news, where they're all questioning it in 2012, his involvement in all this, because that was so unseemly. Now, it is the ranch that this guy's got grazing rights to, and the BLM has been told, you do whatever you want to those people. You keep them off, get the cows dead, destroy their water, get the tortoises out of there, it's ours. And then the media, I guarantee you CNN and all them knew this, they're CIA. They have been sent in there to make this about shootouts and the militia. I'll guarantee you, that's going to be what they're going to go with. You watch tonight. Fox is going to do it too, because they're all sold out to the Chinese and the Saudi Arabians and the rest of it. And they're going to go in there and make it about land rights, but only on the surface. While the big issue is, right in the middle of this, is the Chinese government and Harry Reid. We are breaking in 10 minutes the documents, the links, Kit Daniels' article. It's a rush job. We're going to be adding more. We're going to link to it with updates. Watson, be ready to update your article and link to it, the one that's linked on Drudge. County Commissioner says Bundy supporters better have funeral plans. We're going to update that article. There it is, National Journal. Go back to that National Journal for me. How Harry Reid delivered a 235-mile-long power line to Nevada. The Senate Majority Leader's political influence helped get a 235-mile transmission line for renewable energy built across Nevada, with the Chinese government financing it, and it's on Cliven Bundy's ranch. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the rest of the story. And that's what this is all about. And we got the documents where they mention running him out. And now they're there running him out. They tried to buy him out and they couldn't do it. This is incredible. It's all Obama and all these energy deals where they insiders get the money. A bunch of insiders get the money off the wind farm in West Texas. I'm not against these energy programs, but half these windmills don't even turn. It's just a scam. Man, Harry Reid is a piece of trash. No wonder he wants our guns. He's a criminal that's robbing America. He wants the people he's robbing disarmed. Robbers tie you down, folks. Now let's go to the Bundy Ranch. My head is spinning to see listening devices, cameras, snipers on the hill trained on people. And it's also the communist Chinese government can steal ranch land from Americans so Harry Reid can get a big fat slice of money. I'm just reeling right now. This is about to break.
We have to get to the point where people stand up for their rights, and part of that is educating them about what their rights are.
Well, I think that, stay there. One more segment. This new development's going to blow them to hell.
In different states.
I want to hear from Rand Paul and Ted Cruz on this right now.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, this could bring down Harry Reid, the article that's going live in mere seconds at prisonplanet.com and Infowars.com. We're going to tweet it out at Real Alex Jones. Folks, maximum effort to expose this. It is now live. Okay, we'll put the question mark behind it then and refresh it, and let's get it up and give people the headline. Because just like I popped champagne whenever the Copenhagen documents came out that blew up in ClimateGate as a total fraud, and I told you that would devastate their global carbon tax. Now it's almost irreparable. This almost calls for champagne. If this breaks today and gets big, I will have, I've only done this once in 19 years on air, I will have a glass of champagne tomorrow on the radio and TV. This is a Death Star level destruction event, okay? We may be able to literally annihilate Harry Reid, the arch criminal with Eric Holder. They're all on the rocks. In the name of Jesus, thank you. Just pray for their absolute annihilation in hell. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, you can open a glass of champagne. I don't drink champagne, so maybe I can take a bottle and smack it against one of these poles up here in celebration of when I get us out.
Well, I don't drink that much either, but the whole point is that this is an absolute Death Star level event. Hey, can we put this back up on screen? I'll read people the headline. Breaking, Senator Harry Reid behind BLM land grab of Bundy Ranch. Personally to make money, that smiling, look at that piece of trash. BLM attempted cover-up of Senator Reid, Chinese government takeover of ranch for solar farm. David Knight, I just want to say, great job, my friend.
Thank you, Alex. Great job doing the research. It's always the usual suspects, but now you guys have got the smoking gun on him.
Yeah. People get excited when they win the Super Bowl, folks. You know, their team does. I get excited when we are literally I'm sorry. Folks, help us. Nightly News. I'll be on the Nightly News tonight, 7 o'clock. Back tomorrow. Pray for us. Pray for America. Thanks for all your support. Great job, crew.
We're on the march.
Yes.
Empires. Alex Jones.
Coming for you, murderers. Coming for you, scum. Coming. We're coming. We're coming.
A chemical spill contaminating the water supply and not...